Hey, here's Joe again and welcome back to Bloodborne, where last episode we defeated the cleric beast up there on the great bridge that leads towards the Cathedral ward. But the door was closed, so we went down here over this viaduct that the weird NPC called an aqueduct, and it isn't. And we went here and are ready to fight our next boss. Let's enter the cemetery. Before that, we wanna read an item description again. A small music box received from a young Yharnam girl plays a song shared by her mother and father. Inside the lid is a small scrap of paper, perhaps an old message. Two names can be made out, however faintly: Viola and Gascoigne. Whatever. Gascoigne, I think. Remember the name Gascoigne in a second.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
A crazy hunter. Father Gascoigne. Too late. Too late. Way too late. Stop your blunderbuss bullshit. I'm so afraid of this fight. Are you kidding me? I was behind the fucking tombs. How did I hit my thing?
Oh, what's that smell?
Okay, he transforms. Second phase already.
Oh, it sings to me.
I tried left trigger and I tried getting away, but I had the tombstone behind me. I don't like that I can't see the lower part of the screen because of the fucking background for the subtitles. Stop locking off, game. That's just bullshit. Okay, that's a weird spin attack. I press B, man. The game completely ignores me pressing my my rolling button. Oh, the fucking delay. Lock on. And he becomes a fucking beast. Time to remind him of his family, huh? That's what we got the music box for. Oil urn, Molotov cocktail, as we know, beasts don't like fire. Stop stun locking me! Are you crazy? Full health to no health in one go. Thank you, asshole game. That went so much better than I thought it would. I was so afraid of this fight. At least the run back is fast and stuff. No, it's not. It's really long. And I'm still living on a construction ground. I just hate my neighborhood because there's always somebody trying to take apart walls when I record. I have no idea why. There's always bullshit going on here. I don't even know what kinds of handyman came here to do what in which apartment or what. I have no idea. It's always some bullshit going on. And it's just annoying. Are you kidding me? Go up elevator. Okay. You will only have to endure this run back to the boss once, since all other times I will skip you past it. How did I miss that fucker that I was trying to hit? How did you miss the shield guy? Fucking hell. That was bad. Oh, can you stop doing construction work every day? For for the past 5 years? Kidding me? Thank you, stairs and From Software not being able to do that properly. Should have used one. Okay, let's run back into the fight. I mean, it's 1 minute to run back, but it's still a bit of a longer way. Good. So we already saw he's not much trouble, but I'm still, I'm afraid of him. I mean, this tells me I shouldn't. Where was my gunshot, you game? I press buttons before he hits me. Also, why does the fucking game log off? Fucking hell. Great moment for the stun. 2 Orleans because I'm stupid. And then he dies. Easy. Woo! And we get the Oedion Tome Key. And as I said, messages will be in German because I picked the option that has me have less input lag and ping towards the server where the game runs on. And that's why everything's in German, but I can put the game to English at least. So we got a tomb key. Key to the gate that blocks the tomb of Oedion. Beyond the tomb, Oedion Chapel can be found in the center of the Cathedral ward. Only today the church is abandoned, and some say that the residents of Oedion have all gone mad. So the place was about to go. Everyone has gone mad. I forgot to pick up my Black Echoes. There's an item up there. Activate lamp we can do regardless. Don't really need to use it now. Because we want to pick up that item up there. That fight is way easier than I thought. I was so afraid of this fight. We get the red jeweled brooch. Wasn't that the thing that the girl told me to find? A woman's bright red brooch, engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapons. With the proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. So we can use this to upgrade our weapon, or we can bring it to the girl. And that's what we're gonna do now after leveling up once. And speaking to all the NPCs to see how they react to me having defeated Gascoigne. They might react only after I enter the Cathedral ward though, so I have no idea. She's sleeping.
Ah, I must have drifted off. What is it you desire? Ah,
Nothing, apparently.
Very well, let me...
Strength? Yeah.
Farewell, good hunter. May you
Good. Are you back? Where the fuck is German all the time? Don't know when he returns. You should have new stuff now. Yes, Gascoigne set. For that we need 6 inside, which we have with 9. So let's just buy it. We will mix and match and see what's better later. Because this inside we can't really use for anything else right now. I mean, we could use it for co-op, but that's not the thing I'd do. It's weird. You saw the when I used my insight, you saw a meter going down because when we have less insight, we have more resistance against some effects. Still not here. Okay. And I think you don't sell anything because like weapon and stuff we already had of him. Like that was one of the starting weapons that he used. The anti-axe and the blunderbuss. We could start buying the set. But let's just acquire. Yeah, you see I farmed a few blood vials off screen because I was expecting to die like 5 or 6 times, and that's 6 times a full refill on my blood vials because I thought I would need it. Good. Then let's try to find the girl and speak to the guy directly at this lamp. Come on, the loading is so slow. It's running on a freaking server. Why is the server so slow?
An aqueduct, not a place you'd not much of a job.
He doesn't react to me having crossed the aqueduct because I didn't go to the Cathedral ward, so I assume we'll do that first. But now we want to go to the girl. Which way to the girl? That way. I meet you at the girl's place. And there we already are at the girl's place. Just needed to get rid of this one big guy. Here we are.
Hello, Mr. Hunter. Still can't find my mum. Mr. Hunter, was it really her? Mummy? Mummy? Don't leave me alone.
Okay. And that quest has been forwarded. Don't really know where that continues. So we'll come back later to that. Or maybe I'll read up on the side quests. I don't know. I just know that that quest continues because that girl also has a sister. That's all I know about that quest line though, for now. No new stuff? Really? Okay. Then let me talk to others that we know. Let's look what's behind Gascoigne first. Because it could be the trigger for quest to progress could be not beating Gascoigne, but going to the place behind him. So, Tomb of Odeon. From here upwards towards the closed gate, where we used the key that we just found. I mean, it's not that we could do anything with the blood gem that comes out of the red brooch when we destroy it, because we don't have the tool to put gems into our weapon. At least not yet, we don't have that, and it will be quite some time until we get that. Blood gem workshop tool. And that is it. That is it. The blood gem workshop tool. That is the thing that we could have used to put that in. The hunter who retrieves this can fortify weapons by kneading blood gems into them. Blood gems add properties to weapons when used to fortify them, as blood defines an organism. We also, since we're in a library, we get another thingy. The Bergenworth spider hides all manner of rituals and keeps our lost master from us. A terrible shame. It makes my head shudder uncontrollably. The Bergenworth spider. We may find out more about that guy. That spider. Okay, let's go up the spiraling staircase. Cutscene. And we arrived at the Cathedral ward. Let's activate our lamp. But first of all, let's talk to the person that was hiding beside us. Like, we spawned in here looking at that direction. This is the guy who is leading this chapel.
Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yharnam's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over, if you wouldn't mind.
The incense wards off the beasts.
I know I shouldn't be asking you, but if you happen upon someone while hunting, tell them about this here Erden chapel. If they seem worth
Chapel.
being told, that is. Oh, and I do sincerely hope they are. I know I shouldn't be if they seem worth being. Oh, and I do.
That's a weird side thing to put in there. Like, if they're worth it, to send them here to be safe. Okay, so let's look around the chapel. Closed door. And 2 open exits where we could try to go next. We're going to explore that part later, because we already know a person who wants a safe place, and that's where we're going next, saving that person. But I am meeting you at the start of the game in Józefka's clinic, because I think there's someone who wants to talk to me at that door, which I forgot about. German's here.
The moon is close. It will be a long hunt tonight. If the beasts loom large and threaten to crush your spirits, seek a holy chalice, as every hunter before you has. A holy chalice will reveal the tomb of the gods, where hunters partake in communion. Most of the holy chalices lie deep within the tomb of the gods, and the few that found their way to the surface were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town is in disarray. It was burned and abandoned for fear of the scourge. Home now only to beasts. The perfect place for a hunter, wouldn't you say?
The Valley Hamlet is where he is sending me next.
One of the holy chalice, a town of...
Okay. Let's go to the Valley Hamlet and find that chalice to partake in communion with the other hunters. His hair texture is totally broken. I think it's clipping inside of his head. That's really weird. Okay, yeah, I wanted to meet you at Josefka's clinic. Good, in the short loading screen of 1 minute later, we are already there.
Oh, well, hello. Splendid. Let me ask you a small kindness. You're soon off to hunt, I presume? Then, if you find any survivors, tell them to seek Josefka's clinic. Upon my Hippocratic oath, if they are yet human, I will look after them. Perhaps even cure them. This sickness, these beasts, they are not to be feared. This time the night is long. I may be trapped here, but I should do something to help.
Trapped? You closed the door.
I'll even offer a reward for your cooperation. Tempted? Well,
a reward?
Off you go then.
The other one didn't offer a reward. This makes you fishy.
If you find anyone who's... You can assure them there's no place safer. Please, do me this service.
So, after I got my blood transfusion and was sent into this world over there, and then died and did something else, someone else was spawned into this world, got her blood transfusion, and now tries to rip me off by sending her some victims on which she can feast, I assume. Maybe that's the story. Maybe that's not the story. Maybe she's the nice guy, and the weird man who only wants people that are worth in his chapel, maybe that's the bad guy. We will find out. Most definitely. Good, so let me go to the one person we know who wants a safe place. From the Central Yharnam. Lamp. Could have just walked from the other place, which would have been roughly the same time. It's a long ladder. At least the ladders are not as bad as in Demon's Souls, if you remember that. That slow ladder climbing, that was really, really, really bad. At least it's not that slow. But this is just a few steps away from where I just was. Wait, the lighting did change. I was like wondering, why does it look different? It's a different time of day now that we defeated Gascoigne. Did the, you can inform me in the comments, did the daylight change when we defeated the cleric beast or when we defeated Gascoigne? But there was definitely a daylight change.
You needn't concern yourself with me. I'm afraid I'm of little help now. But before I did this...
Flame sprayer.
I made no use of it, but perhaps you... What afflicted me was incurable. But this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate. Unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human. Don't you worry about me.
Okay, we got a flame sprayer, which is another left weapon thing, which does fire damage and uses quicksilver bullets. Special weapon used by certain members of the Healing Church, spits searing flames by using blood-imbued quicksilver bullets as a special medium. Not the most efficient weapon by any stretch, but sometimes a sea of flame is just what the doctor orders. Besides, the Beast of Yharnam can always use a good cleansing. It scales D with Arcane, no other scaling, but 8 Arcane required to use it, so not for me, because we don't even have 8 Arcane. Won't get 8 Arcane at all. Okay. Did I kill him already? I'm confused. Did I kill him already? His body is nowhere. Oh yeah, I killed him already. Okay, I'm just confused sometimes. I was wondering whether the daylight change changed the spawn locations of enemies, but apparently not yet. Good, let's kill all the freaking dogs. So that we can go to the person who was molested by the dog. And send her somewhere safe. And it's like a thing of where I send her, it's like I can send her either way.
So what is it now? Are much better ways to pass the time.
Like I have benefits of sending her the one way or the other way. So I can tell her either of Odin's Chapel or Josefka's clinic. I just think that the Odin's Chapel weird guy, like, if he does weird stuff, I can kill him. If Josefka does weird stuff, I can't even get to her. She's behind the door. So this is the safer place for now. Because I can check on her.
An outsider worth a lick of salt. Well, don't just stand there. Don't you have work to do? Go slit some throats. Get this mess done with. Oh, and now trot along.
Okay, and we'll then meet her at Odin's Chapel. I'll just check up on whether Eileen, should be her name, is still over here. Or whether she moved on to her next spot. She's still here. Any talk about Gascoigne?
What are you still doing here? Enough trembling in your boots. A hunter must hunt.
Okay. Good, then... I didn't press left, man. I hate this thing. Like the Elite Controller has, as the D-pad, has this weird circle thing that isn't shaped like a D-pad, and that makes me press left or right accidentally when I press up or down. And that happens quite often. Wow, we get Eileen's garb as a loading screen tip. Okay, whatever. So, what's next? Who can we talk to? I want to check whether the girl is still there. Okay, up the ladder towards the girl where there's nothing, no light at the window, no response. She's gone. Okay. So we get the next part. I wasn't sure when the next part of the quest happens. I just know that she's now not here anymore. And I need to find her. So, when she went from here, where would she want to go? She knows her mother is dead. I didn't tell her about her father, but she probably went to see her father. Which tells me where to go. Just this direction. Did your text change at all?
Wretched outline of heaven.
Nope. So the way to her father's this way. And then through the sewers. I went here on my way here, so... I went this way, so... Where would it then be? I assume we're going just way back to the boss chamber. Let's take this way. We haven't fought this thing head on yet. You get your lesson for running me over. What the fuck? Blood vial. Okay. 2 items. Red messenger ribbon? Is that a chance drop of that one? The thick pungent red was drawn from the organs of some unfortunate victim. A strange choice indeed, but perhaps for the messengers wearing this accessory constitutes a form of mourning. A red ribbon that messengers... Okay. Is that the girls? Because that's the only thing we changed, because you don't get a chance drop key item normally. I'm just looking around for more items. Okay, I didn't find any extra items so far, so I assume the red ribbon is the girls. I wouldn't know where else to look. Didn't I send you one?
Ah, the hunter. Thank you. So that old girl, you told her about this place, right?
Yes.
Well, she don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see her alive anyhow.
Triumph gesture. Great.
If you find any sane survivors, well, send them along to Erden Chapel, will ya?
I like the accent or dialect. This will ya? I really like it. Ah, that's the old lady that we saved. That's a weird face.
Oh no, I haven't forgotten. Do you think I owe you something? Well, that's a fine lark, I'd say. This whole mess that Yharnam's in, it's all your fault. You put it to the outsiders. Our blood's ruined, tainted by your ilk. Don't you come near me. I know your type. You. Stay away from me. I know all your tricks. You.
She doesn't want to talk to me. Great. What a nice person we brought here. Hunter's dream. Because we want to see what we can do with those ribbons. And the ribbon place should be over here, where there were no messengers before. Yes. Give accessories to messengers and they will obediently adore them. Will that be removed from my inventory and the quest line ends when I gave them? So that's how the messengers look now. Give that. Look how adorable they are with their blood red white ribbon. Okay, and I can choose which one to pick. Is that removed? No, it's still in my inventory. Okay, so I will still be able to continue the quest line. I thought so, and that's why I did it, but I'm still glad I am right. Not enough bloodstone shards, okay. Where's German again? That fucker. We didn't have anything new here last time, yeah? Yeah. I already looked. What am I doing? Nothing new there. So level up once.
Welcome home. What is it? Very well. Let me...
Vitality, I assume? Or endurance? Endurance is just such an all-around good thing to have. Strength. My barehanded attack goes up if I go up with strength. That's not the case. The scaling begins to show now. I still want to level like in a quality kind of way. But let's get that 1 point in strength.
Farewell, mate.
And while we're at this, we wanted to look at this item because I didn't read it again. A cloth emblem that belonged to the captain of the church hunters long ago. Opens the main gate that leads to the round plaza of the great cathedral. The main gate is shut tight on nights of the hunt and could only be opened from the other side with this emblem. In other words, the captain's return, and this emblem determined the end of the hunt. So, and the captain's dead because we found his body where the pig is, and that's why we can now buy it from the messengers for what 10k, which we won't do. We will open that gate that they're speaking of from behind. Okay, we have a lot of blood vials. Now, okay, now that we've unlocked Odeon Chapel, everything has become more expensive. Blood vial are 100% increased price, and silver bullets increased in price by 50%, which is just an asshole move. Why are they getting more expensive? I should have bought antidotes. And Molotov cocktails. Boy, is that a problem. We need everything. I'm buying quicksilver bullets now. Like I will be buying these somehow evenly because I'm actually using the parry mechanic for once. I mean, not as often as in Sekiro, but I'm still using it at all compared to other games. Like I did parry like 4 times in Demon's Souls, where I was a sword and build. Okay, Cathedral Ward is where we'll continue to explore tomorrow. Have a nice day. See you then.